Hey everybody, thank you for clicking that play button on my channel. This channel is called This is China, and I want to start off today by telling all weasels out there, you weasels. It's almost raining here in Qingdao and I'm taking you guys to walk with me a little bit. Look at this beautiful scenery next to me. It's all these local little boats that the Chinese people have, and they can go fish with them or take people out for just boat rides and stuff like that. Anyway, today I want to talk about the Chinese people. And I think that's a very important topic to cover, because there's so many people that misunderstand what the Chinese people are really about and who they really are, right? So I'm going to start off this topic by speaking about how I find the Chinese people. Now bear in mind, I married a Chinese citizen. My wife is Chinese. Her family is very conservative Chinese, if you want to call it. And what I mean with that is they live in the countryside. They believe in the old style of, if it gets to China, and Chinese systems and Chinese mindsets. And it took me a while for them to actually accept me in the family, so to speak. We are together now 5 years, and I feel only now that they are starting to accept me in their family. And if I'm talking about acceptance, I'm talking about they trust me with getting my own hukou. Hukou is like a Chinese passport type of thing that shows that you are married and you can start your own family essentially. They trust me with their daughter. They trust me to look after their daughter. You know, me and her father go out fishing together and we can communicate. Very small. My Chinese skill is very little, but we can communicate. And we can have a fun time together, right? The reason I'm trying to tell you guys this is because it took me a while to get involved in real Chinese, a Chinese family essentially. And it took me a lot of studying into the Chinese culture and Chinese mindsets, especially older generation Chinese people. And that is why I want to speak about this topic today. Because there's a lot of people that don't understand what the Chinese are really all about. Now, here it goes. Let me tell you what I think. So Chinese people don't really like confrontation. Now, I have said this in a previous video of mine. They really don't like confrontation. They also don't like fighting among each other. They are peaceful people that rather want to talk and solve a problem instead of protesting against people or doing physical harm against other people. They do get angry, but you don't really see it in public. If they get angry, they like to talk to each other, and there's always like a third party or fourth party that gets involved and lift their opinions. And the Chinese, the two people that are in a dispute will understand because they hear it from outsiders. Chinese people are also very proud people, and I don't mean this in an ugly way. They are really proud of who they are, proud of their culture, proud of their country, and also proud of their own belongings. For example, if they have a business and they do good in that business, they are proud of telling people it's their business and this is the product they are selling. And you know, they show their pride openly, and I think that is what the West also don't really understand. For us, showing pride means cocky in the Western world, but the Chinese are not like that. They are honest people. They are proud of what they have. They are proud of what they accomplished. They are proud of their stuff, and I see nothing wrong about it. You just need to understand them. If it gets to the language, there's a lot of people that say Chinese are loud. They scream and they are, you know, overwhelmingly loud, but that's not true. They are just excited of speaking about something, and they want the whole table to hear what they have to say. And the reason they do this is because they don't want people to think they speak behind their backs. So they rather talk loud that the whole table can hear what they have to say and everyone is on the same page. I personally think that's one of the Chinese culture systems that I think is awesome, because this can avoid a lot of misunderstanding in Western schools, Western businesses, even among Western friends. You know, you always get that Western people that say, oh, she spoke bad about me behind my back. Did you hear what she said? I just saw her speak in another woman's ear and said I'm fat. or whatever, something like this. The Chinese don't do it. They speak loud that everyone can hear what they have to say. The dress code of the Chinese people, you know, there's a lot of Westerners that make fun of them for maybe wearing a purple shirt with brown pants and yellow shoes or something like that. But for me, it comes down to they don't really care how they look like in the public. It's not about it. It's about living life. They understand life is so short. We need to live it right now. They don't care if people in the streets think they dress weird or look funny. It's all about the mission. For example, they go out to go visit someone. In their minds, it's for them to go visit people. It's not about dressing beautiful and look the best when you get to another person's home. It's nothing about it. It's all about the heart. They care about the visit. And here's a big one. They say Chinese don't like foreigners in their country, and that's absolutely not true. The Chinese people love foreigners. There's actually a saying in Chinese from old Chinese politicians that says, "A friend from afar is a friend indeed." They really do like foreigners. The only thing is, they just want to use their systems and their rules to control this country, to make it a safer and better place for their people. The Chinese people come first. So when foreigners do get into this country, they believe they can live the democratic lifestyle they had back home. And that's 100% not how it's going to work over here. Because the Chinese have their own systems and China's got their own rules, and they expect their foreign friends to just follow these rules and you will have a time of your life. But here's the thing, foreigners hate rules. They hate to stay in line. They hate to follow these systems because they are not used to it in their own countries, and instantly they walk into this brick wall and they believe China is such a bad place and the Chinese people are so cruel towards foreigners. It's not true, guys. 100% it's not true. These guys run perfect systems and their people are safe, their people are educated, their people are success machines. How can you not follow that rules? How can you think it's so cruel? Now, if you really understand the Chinese people also, you will know that these people like to interact with other people. So if you go out for a night and you have a couple of beers, there will be Chinese people that's just buying some beer and some alcohol for you and sit next to you and talk and want to take pictures with you. A lot of foreigners see this as invading their spaces, but that's not how it is. That's not what the Chinese people want to do. That's their way of showing they welcome you here in their country and they want to be part of you. They want to get to learn you. They want to know more about foreigners. That is how the Chinese people do it. It's very normal. And me personally, I enjoy it because if I go out, I normally take 100 RMB with me, and at the end of the night, on a good night, I'm sure the party's price tag is round about 700 to 1000 RMB just by meeting locals and going around with them and enjoying the night with them and stuff like that. They even buy you food sometimes after the parties, you know. All I have to say is, guys, don't misunderstand the Chinese culture. These guys are very, very awesome, warming, lovable people. They just do things different than what we do it back in the West. I believe just learn a little bit more about the Chinese people before you get to China and you will have a time of your life. Also be open. Learn about their culture. Get yourself a book. Read up on Chinese culture and you will seriously enjoy your stay and you will understand what I mean with this video. Me personally, the Chinese people are my friends. I will stand up for them. I love living among them. It's fantastic people, clean people, polite people. They taught me so much in life. They make me feel welcome in their country, and they gave me the opportunity of marrying one of their citizens. And I have 2 kids with my lovely wife. So to end off this video, I want to tell you guys, be brave, hit that like button. Be brave, smash that share button, because that's how my message gets out there. And then guys, if you are new here, click the subscribe button. And while you're down there, don't miss that bell icon because it's very important to get that ding ding when I upload a new video. Lastly, I want to say thank you to all the new subscribers that joined my channel. You are very, very cool. All the old suspects, you are freaking awesome. And all you awesome people that support me on Buy Me a Coffee, Patreon, and the WeChat QR code. You guys are awesome. I do appreciate it. And all this money is going back right into this channel to produce better videos for you. I am Jerry, and this is Qingdao. I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay safe, and weasels,